Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I am doing a love reading for Taurus in all placements. It's timeless in general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to be looking at you and your person and if you don't have a person, this could be someone coming in. And if you're not really doing the love thing, you're not interested, this could be anybody who's most like front and center in your energy, in your psyche, in your world. Um, you know your story, so apply it as it fits. Um, and remember that roles can be reversed. Always, because it's just energy. So yeah, yeah. You know your story best, like I said. So I'm gonna start with my new birthday deck. It is called, what's it called again? The Dream Keepers Tarot. Gifted to me by Mojo Tarot, who's gifted me many decks, and I'm so grateful. So with that, let's begin. How oh to make as much space as possible. I have this tiny table. Okay. Um, how do you view yourself in this connection? Five of Wands. Feeling competitive, possibly. Feeling like you want to fight back. How do you view this person? Eight of Swords. Now this person is all up in their head and stressed out, as far as you can tell. How do you view this connection? Ten of Cups. Wow. Um, I mean, clarifying is gonna can potentially change everything, as we saw in the reading for Aries yesterday. But um, this looks really good. This Ten of Cups. This is ultimate emotional wish fulfillment and love and connection and yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, let's keep going. So, how does your person view themselves? Oh, and there's Mojo Tarot. Good morning. Using your deck again. Thank you. It's such a cool deck. Okay, so yes, I said deck. Okay, so how does this person view themselves? Queen of Cups. Um, they could be in the process of healing. Um, they see themselves, they could have prominent water in their chart. Come on, brain. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Um, very, very loving, nurturing person. How they view you, the Ace of Cups. Well, you're kind of a wish fulfillment for this person. Um, they feel a lot of love for you and would love nothing more than a new beginning with you. So, how does this person view this connection? Six of Wands. Um, really good. A lot of, yeah, like, success, victory. Um, ooh, yeah, like she's, she, yeah, it's a she eating those grapes, feeling nourished. um, Supported, uplifted. I like this. So, what's the strength? A key strength in this connection. King of Cups. We have the King and the Queen of Cups on this table. So, that is it's a divine match. Um, and again, there's a lot of love here. Definitely, yeah. Um, a lot of compassion. empathy between the two of you. So, what's a weak point in this connection? The Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay, yeah. So you two could be not speaking right now, taking a break, taking time to go within. Maybe there's kind of maybe there's kind of a thing where when issues come up, one or both of you has a tendency to retreat rather than stay and fight. So, where does this seem to be heading? Queen of Wands. This is interesting because this is what came up for Aries yesterday. And it's so interesting too because I've been thinking about the reading a lot, and it was very emotional for me. And and as I've been kind of mulling over what I said, I was like, I don't know if I exactly got it right. I kind of mostly did, but there were a couple things where I was like, um, but I very strongly believe that whatever comes out of my mouth was supposed to be said. And so it is what it is. But ultimately, there's this I'll speak to this more as I clarify, but she's got this mask at the end of a bow. Sorry, of an arrow. She's holding the bow in her other hand. But and this mask is off her face, and it's like she's looking at this mask like it seems like for the first time, like realizing like this feels to me like somebody's realizing they were wearing a mask. Maybe didn't realize it at the time, but then there's like, oh, taking the mask off, seeing it. So there's something about authenticity, being more authentic. But there is an energy of protection here as well because of the wings being wrapped around the body. So I'm going to clarify with the Mystic Mondays tarot. Okay. So, how you view yourself in this connection is the Five of Wands, clarified by the High Priestess, which for me as a reader is all water signs, Cancer and Scorpio and Pisces. And the Princess of Cups. Gosh, yeah. My goodness, all we need is the knight and we have the whole court. um so okay. So you're keeping quiet. You're holding yourself back. Maybe you're keeping a secret, or you feel like you're waiting. You want to bring things into balance. You're kind of you're paying attention to your intuition. The High Priestess is highly is very it's a very spiritual energy, very connected to the cosmic energies. Um and this is about using that sixth sense, that third eye, to know how to keep things in balance around something that is very some kind of there's some you see yourself as wanting to have some kind of new beginning. um Re-enter the scene is what I'm getting. um Okay, I'm just noticing for the first time, there's something over her head, some kind of bubble or sphere, which is right around. We have extra, there are more chakras than just the seven that most people talk about. Because you have the crown chakra, but then you have this next one up, and it's like there's something about your connection. Your a third eye is kind of opening. You're becoming more connected to these universal energies, and for some reason you feel, I don't know, you feel defensive about this, or you feel like you're what is this? What's happening here in this picture? We've got two bodies, one without a head, or what's in place of the head is some kind of like fiery cloud. And there's this other person who's got, they're holding a staff, and there's fire down there. Yeah, there's a bit, it's like maybe maybe you're feeling kind of, you could be feeling angry that this person let this go up in flames, or there could have been some kind of disagreement about, yeah, it's like you felt really drawn to this. Let's see, you feel like you're very drawn to this person, and you either like something started, and then like very quickly it kind of went south, or if something is coming back around, um you're still in an energy of coming to terms with what has happened. You're still kind of mulling over if there has been some kind of arguing or something. You're kind of, I don't know. You're looking at you're looking at this person is looking at you, and your head is combusting, or their head is combusting. There's something, yeah, but I'm seeing this fire cloud as, this bubble that has burst into flames, and that has kind of, it's throwing you off. Something, yeah, I feel like something has made you angry, or maybe there's some kind of competition here between the two of you that, I don't know. Maybe you're seeing this in a new way. So, how you see this person is the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Three of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So, there seems to be, okay, so this person could have put you in a third party situation, or could have decided that, friends were more important than the relationship, that they just wanted to be single and have a good time. Um, but in doing this, it actually caused them a lot of stress and anxiety. It's like they're y- I don't know how you know this. Maybe maybe you're still in contact, or you have like common friends or something, but you see this person as being really kind of stressed out, holding themselves back. I don't even fully understand what I'm looking at here. There's like a chasm. There's like something deep within this person is being revealed, either to themselves, to you, to both. And there's all this kind of mental stuff that's happening. So, so how you view this connection is the 10 of cups. I mean, you two could be, um, maybe you're married, or you had something solid. Let's see, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. So you feel like this connection is worth working on. I don't know. Maybe you two are trying to. Okay, I feel like there's something here. So you two are deciding to maybe give this a try, to work on this again, or this is what you want. But there's a feeling of having needing patience, waiting. There's a waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for something to pay off, because of putting work in that you feel is going to lead to this ultimate wish fulfillment. There's a lot of promise here. I said this in the reading for Aries as well. You could be on the cusp, Aries, Aries, Taurus, or you could have prominent Aries placements. You don't have to. Doesn't matter really. But ultimately, yeah, you want to work on this, but for some reason you can't. You're waiting, maybe waiting for this person to come back, to kind of get out of their head because they're stuck, and they're becoming aware of this like huge gaping. I mean, I was gonna, gaping wound came to mind. There's not necessarily a wound here, or if it is, it's self-inflicted with this person. But you're waiting for them to kind of like figure things out. They're they're caught up in their head at the moment. So okay. Um. Oh, I'm gonna go with the. Get it? Whoops. The Modern Witch Tarot. Okay, so how this person sees themselves is the Queen of Cups, clarified by Temperance. Here we have patience again, that dreaded P word. And this is Sagittarian energy. And the Ace of Cups again. Yeah, this person has so much love to give, and they feel like they have to wait in order to do that. So it's funny because it feels like both of you are kind of waiting for the other one. So, it almost feels like a stalemate. But for some reason, I don't, and maybe it's an ego thing. Like, well, I'm not going to say anything until they say anything. I'm not going to apologize until they do, or I'm not going to show my love until they prove themselves. There's something like that. But there's so much love. This person has so much love, um, for you, and they're coming into. They're working on coming into balance. um, Because yeah, and I talked about healing. And so this Ace of Cups can also speak to this person kind of learning how to love themselves more, knowing that that is what is going to kind of help illuminate things. And this person, it's interesting because she's pouring one cup into the other. So it's like learning to fill, this person is learning to fill their own cup as a form of healing. And what's happening here? holding the cup, this cup of love, and ready to share it with the moon. The moon is like detached. The moon is the head and it's detached. So there's like there's some kind of something is hidden. This person, yeah, they're not sharing this with you right now. Because and maybe this is just a part of their healing. They're still working things out. So how they feel about you, Ace of Cups again. Hey, there's Redbeard. Good morning. Good afternoon, actually. Whatever. So eight of wands and 4 of swords. Yeah. All right. Yep. See, you two are there's there's some kind of break that you've been on, but this person is coming in with the communication. Kind of feels like maybe they're finally like, all right. um Clearly Taurus isn't coming towards me, so I guess I better get myself up out of bed. So this person has been working on healing themselves, taking time to rest, developing a meditation practice, or just like there has been some kind of silence between the two of you. You two are both working on healing, but there's all this momentum that is coming in to shift this, um, in favor of a new beginning. So how this person, oh wait, so this is how they see you. So maybe you're the one who's coming in after doing some healing, because you see that they're not going to. Not sure. Anyway, as I said, apply it as it fits. And so how they see the relationship, this connection, is the 6 of wands, clarified by the 4 of cups and the hierophant. Wow. Okay, so we've got the high priestess and the hierophant on the table, which is another kind of divine match, another pair, very spiritual. Um, so yeah, you two with, I mean, 10 of cups on this side, on your side, the hierophant on their side. There is some kind of like next level connection here, a potential at least. But this person isn't, they're kind of dissatisfied with how things have gone. Um they they want victory, they want things to be successful and to be able to enjoy those grapes, enjoy the fruit. um it's overcoming the difficulty, the feeling of like, I'm not getting what I want out of this. But there's potential for a shift here, or maybe that is happening. um that shift in, currently. Hang on, I need some water. So, ooh, I'm gonna use my guardian tarot, my creepy tree friends. So the strength, a key strength in this connection is the King of Cups, which I absolutely love. There's so much love here between you two. So we've got death and the King of Wands. So there's been a there's been some kind of transformation within this connection. Um, Something about feeling that, like, you two help inspire each other. You two may be at a distance from one another. There's there's something that, even when things get difficult or seem scary, there's the ability to see each other, you know, from a place of like unconditional love. So because I say scared because we're looking at like this, the the specter of death is like popping out, and the guy is like, oh my god, whoa, what's this? Ah, things are changing, and or transforming, or something is ending or has ended, but it's okay because in a way yeah, this has caused one or both of you to look at the other, again, feeling like, it's like you're gazing at each other from a distance, like looking at each other's social media, or looking at old pictures, or something like this, and really feeling like after things have ended, understanding that they need things needed to transform, that whatever was going on previously wasn't working, and and with this comes all this love and compassion, seeing it, because when you see somebody from a place of unconditional love, and it can be tough to do that, I mean, especially in kind of romantic relationships, but in general, um we do kind of, as humans, we do have certain conditions. But when you can kind of detach yourself from that and just see a person as they are, faults and all, the good and the not so good, you can kind of start to have compassion. And I feel like that's what's happening here, but between the two of you. Yeah, again, there's so much love. And so the weak point in this is the Hermit, clarified by the Page of Pentacles. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Page of Cups. Two pages. Three pages on the table, actually. So it's like this. It feels like something something was just getting off the ground. And I don't know, something happened. It was just getting off the ground, and then there was this retreat, because we have this kind of slow energy of like building, and there's communication here. Someone was talking about how they feel, someone was talking about um being more practical about like, how do we actually make this work. And in a way, I'm getting that you two weren't necessarily talking the same language. Maybe there's a difference in love language here. Somebody's much more about, someone's like, I just want to love you, and give, like, spend time with you, and I mean, there's, what are they, it's like quality time. Somebody really wants the quality time, wants the physical touch, wants the, all the like lovey-dovey stuff, and somebody's like, I want to give you gifts, or I want to do acts of service, or and so there was a disconnect, has been a disconnect in how you proceeded, and so it didn't work, and so it caused this retreat, and silence. Maybe because it feels like, because you're in this Five of Wands energy. This is how you see yourself. You're defensive. You're like, but I gave them what they want, or I gave them what I like, all of myself. I gave them the thing that I want. But for them, they're like, oh, that's not what I want. I want the other thing, whatever that is. And so, kind of getting that you're this Page of Pentacles and this person is the Page of Cups, where you're just like, well, I gave you gifts. That's, I mean, what else do you want from me? And they're like, but I want the love. And so it's like, well, agree to disagree, or, no, not even agree. It's like, okay, well, this isn't working. So we're just gonna step back. So the where things seem to be heading, we have this Queen of Wands clarified by Strength, which showed up for Aries too. I mean, in a different position, but yeah, this is Leo energy. And Eight of Cups. There's someone's walking away, needing to be strong. Someone did not want to walk away, but they felt they had to. Um, and and maybe this has, it seems like it has to do with these differences and not being able to get on the same page, come to terms with things, because we end with this Queen of Wands, which, like I said, somebody, in order to be able to even see that they had a mask on, they had to walk away from the situation, or you had to walk away in order for them to see, or they walked away in order for you to see. Like, something about seeing things in a new way. And also, there's something about, because of somebody knowing that they had to walk away in order to protect themselves, there's a glow up here. Queen of Wands is a very dynamic energy, very, the life of the party, and very charismatic and very attractive. So I'm going to say this is you. You decided that you needed to do what was best for you and focus on yourself. And in the process of walking away, or after having had done that, you're like, oh, look at that. I'm realizing, hindsight, of course, I'm realizing I wasn't being fully authentic, or they're feeling this way about you. And so there's kind of this like, okay, I'm gonna look at this for a while. She's, because I was saying in the Aries reading yesterday, this mask is at the end of the arrow. She's got the bow, but she's not ready to shoot that arrow just yet. There's just this realization of like, oh, there's a mask here. Oh, I'm gonna look at this for a minute. And then eventually shooting that away in order to, and again, with the wing being wrapped around, it's like there's a feeling of needing to protect oneself and not ready to completely release the mask yet. And in time that may come. I mean, with all the love and emotion that is here on this on this table, like, you two love each other so much, but somehow you're not able to, current at least for right now, you're not able to express that to one another in a way that each of you will understand. Which, it's tough. um Unfortunately, love isn't always enough. There needs to be the communication, there needs to be the authenticity, and like, I got to bare my soul to you if this is going to work, or you have to do that for me. So I'm going to finish with the chakra card. Heart chakra, gratitude. I am thankful and humble as I move through life. I receive willingly, lovingly, and graciously. I recognize and appreciate the small things in life, the synchronicities and beauty that can be found in each and every moment. I am grateful. So I feel like you are coming to terms with what has happened here, and focusing on it's helping you to understand that in order to have the love that you want, whether in this connection or something new, anybody in life or anything that you want in life, it's really important to have that attitude of gratitude. Practice, have your gratitude list. Um, really spend time appreciating the small things, the synchronicities and beauty that's already there. Because that, as you put that energy out, it's very high frequency energy. You're going to get that back. And that is a part of what's helping this glow up to happen. This understanding that there was a mask being worn in the first place. Um, and I receive willingly, lovingly, and graciously, which tells me that you may have struggled to, you had a very specific idea about, either a specific idea about what you wanted, like, yeah, I just want you to love me in this specific way, and the other things don't count. Um, and this is about opening up and receiving willingly and lovingly and understanding that, everybody has a different way of giving. And no matter what, like appreciating that. There was something else I was going to say too, but now whatever, it's gone. Um, yeah. So focus on the love, the gratitude. It's all right there, and and ultimately, you this will help you to learn how to open up and accept more, because more good is going to come in and you're going to have no choice. It's like drinking from the fire hose, it feels like. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and leave a comment if it resonates.